How to transfer your saved games from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 or to another PlayStation console. Welcome friends to a new video here on Big Data News, and in today's video I'm going to explain two methods to transfer all your games and save data from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 or to another PlayStation console if you were to switch from the 4 Slim to the 4 Pro, for example. And it's worth clarifying that this is a procedure you have to do before selling PlayStation 4. So if you were thinking of selling your PlayStation 4 to buy a PlayStation 5, this procedure you have to do so you don't lose your games and your progress. But as always, before starting with the video, if it's the first time you're on this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss a single video about PlayStation and Xbox. Having said that, and without further ado, let's get started. These two procedures that I'm going to tell you about are not the only ones. There is a third one, which is via a Wi-Fi or internet or a LAN cable. However, that is not the most common, nor will it be the most used, because almost no one is going to have both consoles at the same time. So these two procedures are the ones that allow us to save the data, and then when we buy the next console, transfer the data without needing both at the same time. For the first procedure, all we are going to need is a pen drive or a USB memory. An external disk or any type of USB storage will also work, regardless of the amount of space, whether it's 2 gigs or 4 gigs. You're going to be fine, and if you don't have enough, you can do it in different steps. So don't worry, the first thing we're going to do is connect the pen drive to our PlayStation 4. Here it is already. No, if you need a tutorial for this, we are in trouble. Once we connect the pen drive to the PlayStation 4, we are going to go up here to the last option where it says Settings. We are going to enter the Settings menu and scroll down to where it says Management of the saved data of the application and press X. Within this menu, we are going to access the first option, Data Saved in System Storage, and then go to the second option that says Copy to USB Storage Device. Well, here all the data saved in the system from our saved games, our progress, and everything else from the games we have will appear. If I keep scrolling down, I see that the list is very long because it includes all the data that I have saved from the games I played. I press Options, and here it puts Select Multiple Applications. Here I can select all to copy everything to the USB or select the games that interest me. To save the data, I'm now going to select only one game to make it quick, because if I select everything, it will take a while to transfer to the USB. I'm going to transfer, for example, the data from Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I press X and go down here where it says Copy. I wait for the time bar to load, and that's it. Once it finishes copying the data, it goes back to the previous screen. They're done, we just remove the USB drive. On this USB drive, I now have all the data from my saved game of Rise of the Tomb Raider. If I had chosen all the games, I would now have all my saved games on this USB drive. You have to do this process if you are going to sell your PlayStation 4. If you're going to sell your PlayStation 4 to buy the PlayStation 5 or the PlayStation 4 Pro, you have to transfer all your data to a USB drive. It's the most recommended. Although the second method I'm going to teach you today also allows you to save games, this is the most reliable. If your memory or your USB drive doesn't allow you to have all your data saved, it's very easy. You connect it to the computer, make a backup, put the USB drive back into the PlayStation, and repeat until you have all the data together. Well, now what do I do with my USB drive where I have all my PlayStation games saved? Very simple. I'm going to put it in one of the USB ports of my PlayStation 5. It doesn't fit, there it is. Next, I'm going to go to the settings menu, which is the donut, the gear, or whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to scroll down until I get to save data and game and application settings. There I press X. Here it will tell me PlayStation 5 data or PlayStation 4 data. I'm going to go to PlayStation 4 data and then to USB drive. I press X and here it gives us the option to copy to console, storage, or delete. I'm going to choose copy. And here, for example, my Rise of the Tomb Raider data appears. I press X and put it down here in copy. And done! My Rise of the Tomb Raider data from my PlayStation 4 has been transferred to my PlayStation 5. Very simple, and all you need is a pen drive. Well, it's that easy. In this way, when I enter Rise of the Tomb Raider on my PlayStation 5, it will automatically load the data from my saved games. That's it. It's that simple. But if you don't have a pen drive, or if you already pay for the service or PlayStation Plus, there is another way. Also very simple. Your saved data stays in your cloud for when you want to log back in with your account on any PlayStation console. To do this second method, all we have to do is be subscribed to PlayStation Plus. On our PlayStation 4, we go back to the top menu and all the way to the end to settings. We press X. We go down once more to where it says management of saved data in the application, and we press X. We go back to where it says saved data in system storage and we press X. But here we are going to choose upload to online storage. We press X again and wait. It might take a while. And here the same, we press the options button and we can choose several applications. We can select all, deselect, or go selecting several. I'm going to choose just one application, one that doesn't weigh much. To upload, for example, Crash Bandicoot. And I'm going to hit upload. And here it is, uploading my saved Crash Bandicoot game data to my PlayStation Plus storage. In the cloud, well, in this case that we would have done this procedure of PlayStation Plus when we bought a PlayStation 5 or another PlayStation console. For example, the same, we go to the configuration donut, we press X, we go all the way down to where it says saved data and game and application settings. We go to PlayStation 4 data, we press X, and we choose. To cloud storage, here it tells us the free space we have from cloud storage and the size of the files we have synchronized. And we are going to choose to download to the console storage. Here everything that I have loaded to my cloud storage appears to me. For example, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which is the one I just loaded from my PlayStation 4. I press X, and here below I press download X again. It is downloading, and that's it. I have my Crash Bandicoot game. It cost me. I have my Crash Bandicoot game from my PlayStation 4. Now I have it on my PlayStation 5. Done. Very simple. That's all. That's how you transfer your information from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 or to any other PlayStation console. Needless to say, you have to be logged in with your own PlayStation Network user on both consoles. I mean, with your email and your password. If you liked the tutorial, if you found it interesting and well explained, don't forget to leave your like. That helps me a lot. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe and activate the notification bell. You won't regret it. No, well, maybe you do regret it. But well, the important thing is to say that you won't regret it. Subscribe. You won't regret it. As I told you, there is a third method, which is using Wi-Fi or a local area network cable, but it's the least common method because most people don't have a PS4 and PS5 at the same time. These two methods are safe, practical, simple, and anyone can do it. If you have any doubts, write them in the comments as I will be reading them. Also, I want to tell you that if you are interested in buying PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, and you are looking at what the differences are between the consoles, what there is and what there isn't, well, I'm gonna leave some videos about PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X down here in the description. Also, my Twitch channel where I'm playing on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, and where, while I play, I also answer some questions that are asked about the consoles. Friends, that's it for today's video. I hope it was useful, that it entertained you, and everything else. Remember to subscribe, activate the bell, and leave a good like. Here on the side, I leave you other technology and gaming videos that you will be very interested in. Friends, I'm Poro. This is Big Data News. See you next time. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, he wants to get me wet. It's full of technology, dude. You can't get me wet. It can't be.